Y'all, good morning. Welcome back. I I want to do this video and explain everything that has gone on, like with my hip surgery, what's going on currently, and just things like that. So, just to recap a little bit, I went in January 29th to get my left hip and pelvic bone done, um, like reconstructed, fixed, and stuff like that. So, bear with me, I have the flu. So I went in, I did that like the very next day or the very next day. Okay, so went in, got that done, and my surgery was at noon. I was out of surgery about like 4:30. Um I couldn't regulate my body heat. I was freezing. I was almost in like thermal shock because I was so cold. Um so I got wrapped up with a bunch of blankets and things, and then I was okay. Went up to the room, and I up to my recovery room because I was staying overnight, and I was like nauseous. My blood pressure was low. My my blood sugar was really low and everything because I hadn't ate or drank nothing since like 6 o'clock the day before. So it was like a full 24 hours going through surgery. Your body's going through like shock and trauma and stuff like that. So that ended up happening, and then um my throat was hurting, but that was we thought it was because of the tube that they put in your mouth. Well, it wasn't. And I was coughing, and I had to get an x-ray of my foot because we thought we sprained my foot, but we didn't. It was just where it was in the boot, and he had to pull my leg, and it kind of made my foot sore. Um, yeah, so it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday came. I was up and moving a little bit. I was doing a little bit of PT at the hospital, just getting up and walking and things like that. And then Saturday comes, my surgeon comes back in, and he's like, "Hey, so I want you here until Monday," because he wanted to really look at it because it wasn't just a typical hip replacement and reconstruction. Like this one was a little bit more complicated. So I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." A couple hours later, I end up passing out, like straight up passing out. I was super pale. I was white as a ghost. I was lightheaded. I was nauseous. I was dizzy. I was like a little bit disoriented. Couldn't figure out what it was. But right after that, I was being sent to rehab medical. Um, Basically, I was going to learn how to do things that I like already knew, and it didn't make sense. So, like, I didn't, I didn't need the help. I didn't need the extra stay or anything like that. It didn't make sense. It really didn't as to why I was going over there. So, anyways, Daniel takes me from. Well, okay, so they started doing intake at like 6:30 at night, and I'm sitting up at the hospital. My stomach is in knots. I'm on the toilet. I couldn't go. I was in pain. They still had me leave. So they wheel me down to the car. Daniel takes me over to rehab medical. My stomach was still hurting, and at like when we was down there, Daniel ended up leaving about 8, but from about 7. So my stomach pain started about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I at rehab medical, I was sitting on the toilet for hours, like hours, until like midnight. I had to go to suppository, and I was crying. I was in so much pain. It wasn't even funny. Um, yeah. So I found out that the oxycodone that they were giving me, I was allergic to it, and it causes really bad constipation. And they weren't giving me none of my probiotics and things for my stomach, for my IBS and things like that. So it really did a number on my stomach. Got that situated. I still didn't feel good, like eternally up here in my head. And I had a cough, so we thought maybe I had a blood clot, so they wanted to get an x-ray done. Okay. So while I'm at rehab medical, they're doing a chest x-ray, waiting for the results, going over things. I'm moving around. Well, first of all, that first day, so like that whole Saturday, that whole like next day, Sunday, and a little bit of Monday, I was locked down to the bed with like the alarms on it. Doesn't make sense, but I was. I mean, I get it. They don't want you falling out of bed. They want to be notified, if something was to happen, things like that. But I was able to move on my own. But if I had to go to the bathroom, they had to like take me from my bed, wheel me over into the bathroom. I'd go wipe, and then they'd have to wheel me back, which I could have walked. But yeah. So while I was there, I was going through all that every like 20, 30 minutes or however when my stomach was emptying out. Um, Occupational therapy saw me Sunday, said that I looked good. They saw me Monday. Physical therapy saw me Monday. And they're like, we don't even know why you're here. Like, you're good. I was able to move, so I was able to move around. Tuesday came, found out that my x-ray for my lungs were good and healthy, that they were fine, no blood clots, no nothing like that. So the doctor up there had me swab for strep flu and things like that. Instantly came back with the flu. Now, I was negative for the flu as of surgery and everything like that. So nobody in my house had the flu. Like nobody around me I knew had the flu. So I had to have got it at the hospital. And the reason why I say that is because it's how it had to have happened. So I'm sitting there and I got the flu. I come home. I was doing so well. Completely good. Like getting around, getting my legs in and out of bed, doing different things. But now that I have the muscle aches and the sweats, and now like I'm still on stool softeners and things, it's been complicated. Trying to move around, trying to make sure you go to the bathroom and everything. I still have the wound vac on. It's attached to promote. It's to promote healing to the incision site and drainage if there's any. I haven't had any drainage. And when this dies, we gotta take it off, and Daniel's gotta help me. Or he's gotta like help me clean it and do the incision and things. So, yay. But yeah, I've been trying to do things around the house, trying to get back to normal. I'm still on restrictions. Like I got a anterior surgery on the front of my leg. I'd show you, but my muscles hurt too much to just pull up. So I'm like where I'm at right now. But yeah, today makes day 2 fully being home. Today's Thursday. I came home Tuesday. I walked into the dining room. Daniel was cooking dinner. He made a fried cabbage. What did he make? Fried potatoes and cabbage with corned beef. Really good. Potted corned beef. That was great. And rice. I think that was his first time making it. It was really good. But I sat in there for a little bit till I couldn't anymore. I've been wearing a mask. I've been drinking Gatorade. I don't want to get anybody in the house sick. But at the same time, I gotta keep moving and doing things. And, yeah. It's not great, you guys. It's not great. I'm grateful for my mom for taking the kids to school when Daniel's at work, for Daniel getting them, picking them up, running them back and forth, and cooking and cleaning and doing everything that I want to be doing. I just think that with my restrictions, so like I said, I have a anterior, which is the front, but I'm restricted to the back and the side too because of how complicated it was. So like I have those restrictions, and I know I'm not allowed to like bend over. I'm not allowed to grab anything that's higher than eye level. Just different things. So I've been trying to help, trying not to overdo it. I think Daniel loaded the washer, and I got the soap and I started it and everything like that. Been trying to clean up, trying to go through stuff that's been brought in from my car. Trying to move around, trying not to get nobody sick, henceforth why I'm wearing a mask. I'm not wearing it on my mouth right now because it's just me at the house and Pippin. I have the air purifier from the living room in here. The kids have one in their room. We bought them so it help with like allergies and pollen's and stuff for obs. But I heard that if you have an air purifier in the room where you're sick, it help not spread it as much. So I got that going. I'm living off of beef sticks and Gatorade, tissues, and just I'm trying to survive. That's all I'm trying to do. I got Tamiflu. I've got pain medication. I got different things. They originally wrote me about 19 prescriptions from Rehab Medical to go home on, and some of them I already had, like stool softeners I already had. Tylenol I already had. My probiotics, like I have probiotics, but they were giving me more probiotics. I already have multivitamins, but they were trying to give me more multivitamins and B3 and just different things. So I was like, let's not fill those if I already have them, because I don't need to be like doubling up on crap. So I went down from like 19 prescriptions to like 6. And honestly, the Tramadol for pain, I haven't used it. I've been taking Tylenol and Tamiflu and my other meds. Like that's basically what I've been taking. I know we're supposed to get snow Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't remember. I'm not quite sure. I know that's like a random statement, but I'm just weather-wise, that's what we're getting. Tomorrow, Friday, Lex has a field trip to the aquarium. Daniel's going with them, because obviously I can't go. So Daniel's going with them, so that'll give me another day of rest and recuperation. I don't know what day of the flu I'm on. Like I said, I had a really bad cough and sore throat like the very next day after surgery, and it could just been a combination of both. Just the tube and then also having the flu or something. I don't know, but if I would guess, I know for a fact I'm at least on day 3 or 4 or 5 because I've been sick this whole time. I'm currently, I don't know if it's 7 days or 8 days, because I think it just depends on how you look at it. My surgery was Wednesday, and last Wednesday. Today's Thursday of the following week. So, however y'all want to look at that. I was supposed to go to physical therapy yesterday, but I had the flu and I didn't want to spread it. And then on the 17th, I have a follow-up with my surgeon where I'm getting the staples taken out. And hopefully this thing has died in the meantime. But this is what it looks like. It's like this little wound. It's a wound vac. I say to throw it away when it's done. I don't know, because it's clean. There's nothing in the bottom of it. I forgot how they took these out, but yeah, there's like nothing in the bottom of it. It's a one-time use, I think. Oh no. Okay, so it's got batteries. Why does it smell like that? That's weird. So I don't know. Hospital said to throw it away. Some surgeons want them, so they can give them to people that can use them. So it's just like this. This gets this down here comes out and they don't use none of this, but this itself, I think it could be reused. I don't like throwing away stuff that's super expensive. But this one's a Pervina 125 therapy unit. And what it does is it's supposed to promote, like the suction's supposed to promote your tissues to form and grow and a speedier recovery to the incision site. And if there's drainage, it drains and all that good jazz. Thankfully, I haven't had any on my leg. I've had to have my daughter help me change my pants today. Wore a mask. Help me change my underwear and pants. That was great. But I guess I'm gonna hop off of here. I try to get some more sleep. Figure out life and ta-da. Daniel gets off at 1 and I guess he took all the stuff to file taxes. But yeah, so gets off at 1 today. And he'll be picking up the kids and I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner. I think it's gonna be leftovers. Hopefully, I don't know. Daniel's cooking. I'm not complaining. He can cook. It's just some things, you need help with and you ask so you can learn and grow and different things. Yeah, but hopefully it's leftovers because we need to clean them out. I haven't even looked in the refrigerator to see what all there is. I bought, this is like totally off topic and random, but I have a box of tissues where I sleep. I actually have 2 because one's sitting there and another one, but I ordered a 12-pack of tissues before I went. I think it was like the Saturday before I went into surgery. I gave a couple of boxes to my grandma. I think I gave her like 2 or 3. And then we had one open. And then just like, they vanished. Like 7 boxes of tissues just vanished. So I gotta try to find those. We stocked up. I had to stock up on toilet paper and tissues and stuff like that because I wasn't trying to add an even more load on Daniel and the kids, given the fact that kids are doing testing right now during school and it's cold and flu season. So if like anybody's to get sick, besides me at this point, we've got disposable dishes that we could throw away, and just have toilet paper and Kleenexes so we could get through it. So, ironically, I ended up getting sick. I hadn't got the flu in at least 6 or 7 years. I got COVID back in 2020. I don't think I got it again. It's great. Life's great. It's great. I go for surgery, I get the flu. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hop off of here and try to figure out life. I think I had to go back to the bathroom and then we're just gonna climb up in the bed and sleep it off. Alright, I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.